fans have got the try! What a try for fans!
Green was a striker, not a right winger.
Oh, Bruno! Oh, and it's 4-2. Lewandowski's got a hat-trick too, and it's in! And RB Leipzig has scored! Oh, and he has as well! Oh, and he went in! No credit!
Hey, who? Not John. I don't think it's John. Oh, copied and his surname.
32-30! Oh my god! Wow! Oh, take a bow. I'm standing up.
Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport for this evening's Europa League game, Rangers versus Lyon in Group B. Yeah, massive game for Rangers. This is like their first first Europa League game in front of a home crowd. Obviously they got knocked out of Champions League qualification. Don't know against who. I think it was pretty poor that they got knocked out, to be honest, but that'll be a lesson that Steven Gerrard and his men will be, looking at both teams. Rangers strong team, Alan McGregor in goal, back four Tavernier, Goldson, Balogun, Barisic. New summer signing John Lundstrom starts in midfield with Stephen Davis and Kamara. Then a front three of Aribo, Morelos and Kent. And then for Lyon, equally a strong team, Lopez, Gusto, Denayer, Boateng, Emerson on loan from Chelsea, Bruno Guimaraes, Paqueta and Coquette, and then Akambe, Slimani and the highly coveted Houssam Alwa. Lie down, dog. Make sure, if you're new around here, make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Just have a look. Yeah, no one's on the yellow card. Obviously not, because it's the first Europa League game of the season. Let me know who you've got as the winner. We did a poll earlier and 71% think Rangers are going to win. I think it's going to be a great game, unlike the game I was covering last night, Inter Milan versus Real Madrid, which had one goal, various chances missed, and it was a pretty dull game. But it is what it is. Like we move on. Europa League. We've had a quite an action-packed night. West Ham winning against Spurs' conquerors Dynamo Zagreb. Spurs struggling in the Europa Conference League. Leicester are playing Napoli tonight, so we'll try and keep you up to date with those. Was that? Both captains in the centre circle. The captain in the centre circle, Houssam Alwa for Lyon and James Tavernier for Rangers. Shocked that Alwa is still at Lyon, but you know, they were practically trying to give him away towards the end of the window, but no one quite came in. Remember when he was linked with £40 million moves, they went to 20. Apparently they wanted like 6 million just to get him off the books, but no one really came in. Summer signing Xherdan Shaqiri is on the bench. Bit of an odd one, but I'm sure he'll make an appearance in the second half. Let me know your score predictions in the comments. I'm going with a 3-2. I'm going to go 3-2. I think it's going to be loads of goals. I think there's going to be plenty of goals in this game, both attacking. I know Rangers are attacking, currently top of the Scottish Premiership. Ryan Kent about to take the centre kick. Yeah, Rangers have started their title defence fairly well. Taking the knee at the Ibrox, saying no to racism. Just about to kick off. Let me know how everyone's been doing today. Let me know where you're watching from. And we've started. Let me know where you're watching from this evening. was this big game. Goal kick to Lyon already. Just a punt. It's good to see fans back, no matter how long it's going to be. It's good to have fans back. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 5,000 subscribers, everyone. So if you like what you're seeing with the watch-alongs, then make sure to smash that like button. But very interesting how Rangers come up against Lyon. They're a good team. In theory, they are a Champions League calibre side, Lyon. Didn't play in Europe last year because of COVID, cut the season short. And obviously they did enough to get in the Europa League. But this has got some Champions League calibre players. Obviously, they've got Emerson, who just won the Champions League with Chelsea last season. Got good players. You've got Aouar, Paqueta, Bruno Guimaraes, who had, I think he was linked with Arsenal in the summer. Obviously you've got Boateng, Champions League winner, World Cup winner. It'd be very interesting to see how Lyon do play. Peter Bosch, very renowned for his possession-based teams, like to press, like to play wide, but if you can just get down the outside of Lyon's centre-backs, then you know, Rangers could get some joy with Aribo and Tavernier. And Rangers on the ball now with Barisic, who Croatia international, but is out for a Rangers throw. We're just 1 minute in. Rangers starting off this league campaign very well. I think they've only lost one game. John Lundstrom in midfield. Summer signing, free signing, good signing. And obviously they've got Salakai up front, and they brought in Bakuna from Huddersfield. Ball on back right by Rangers. Aribo on the right, tries to give it to Tavernier, back to Aribo. Cross in, deflected, but Kent's going to get there. Pass it back to Barisic. Barisic whips in across, tries to go back post, heads it. Deny it all, balls drops, Boateng just gets it clear. Guimaraes, Paqueta, Slimani. Former Leicester player, former Leicester flop actually. Remember, Leicester won the league and they spent big money on him. Didn't really work out. On his own for Sporting. Went to Monaco, did really well. Smashed it with was it Ben Yedder? Got Ben Yedder that moved to Sevilla. Don't know where Ben Yedder is now, by the way. But balls back to Alan McGregor, who plays it out wide to Lundstrom, back to Goldson, back to the skipper Tavernier, who had a superb season last year as Rangers went invincible to the title, the first title in 10 years. And I said in our group chat, Tavernier should have gone to the Euros. He was definitely one of England's most informed fullbacks, should have been considered, but the last English player to get a cap for England playing in Scotland was Fraser Forster back in 2012. Was it back in 2012? Yeah, it was back in. Was it before the World Cup? Fraser Forster got a call up because he was outstanding for Celtic in the Champions League against Barcelona. Yeah, so far so good for Rangers. Keeping the ball. Make sure you smash the like button, everyone. Make sure you leave us comments in the comments below. Send us in your chats, your super chats. There's a small crowd of Lyon fans, obviously, with with COVID-19. You're not going to get packed European away ends just like they had at the Etihad last night. But yet again, there's lack of City fans at the Etihad last night. I thought shocking, and obviously Pep's comments of, "Oh, we need people to come and watch us play," and then the supporters club has basically told him, "Yeah, stick to coaching." Lyon give the ball away and throwing to Rangers, back heel by Kamara didn't work, but it's still a throw. Barisic with the throw already. Everyone's watching, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Oh, Lyon tried to break. Camby gives it back to Emerson, the Chelsea man on loan. I do expect them to either stay at Lyon permanently or get another loan. Slimani up against Goldson. But he just passes it back, and now it's Lyon's turn to get hold of the ball, but Rangers win it back in midfield. But lose it out to Lyon again, but Rangers are pressing really well in that midfield three. Looks like Paqueta is... I'm trying to see how this midfield's going. I'm trying to make sense if Paqueta's playing that deep line playmaker, or is he playing like in one of the left or the right hand sides of that three. Yeah, Paqueta's playing on the right hand side of the midfield three, and it looks like it's Bruno Guimaraes who's holding. No, yeah, I'll be very interested to see how Houssam Aouar plays, because obviously he got linked with some clubs in the summer. Ryan Kent down the left. Ryan Kent crosses it in, headed away by Denier. Runs up, shoot. Oh, Davis shanks it, and it's way wide. But Rangers started well. Started well. Just looking at the chance again. Ball down the left. Excellent. Chops back. Lovely ball. Headed out by Denier, and then Davis on the follow up, but he just couldn't get enough of the ball, and it's out. Got some good streams coming up this weekend. I think it's F1 on this weekend. I'm not too sure. We were going to do UFC this month, however, I've got work the next day, and yeah. Greg, hi, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the super chat? Yes, I did enjoy the super chat, Greg. Yeah, big up. Yeah, Rangers to win 2-1. Yeah, I think Rangers will win. I think Rangers are going to have a really good European campaign. Again, I think, yeah. Again, I wanted Rangers to go on and win it, but wasn't the case. Oh, Paqueta tries to get past Barisic. Yeah, yeah, I think they're going to do well. I think they'll win the Scottish Premier again. Celtic don't. Yeah, they had that spell under the new manager where it wasn't working. It was a bit under pressure. Then he scored loads of goals, and fans were like, ooh, but yeah, that when Joe Hart's now your number one, and Celtic fans were moaning about having an error-prone goalkeeper, and you just replaced your error-prone goalkeeper with another error-prone goalkeeper who drops even more clangers than the last one. When your defence ain't that solid, ball intercepted by Rangers, and now Rangers are now get at good possession, playing through the Lyon press. That's really good by Rangers. Gives it to Rebo, pass it back to Lundstrom, who just keeps hold of the ball a little bit. Davis gets it out, sprays it out to the left of Barisic, the Croatia international. Or Balogun, lovely chop inside, and my club Hearts will win the league. I don't think they'll win the league, mate. Barisic up against Denier on Augusto, the fullback, but throw into Rangers, just came off the fullback. Thing is, yeah, it looks like on the camera I'm like leaning down all the time, but it's the fact like my screen is the screen for the game is right down there. So why? So yeah, nah. I'll still lift it up a bit. Hopefully soon I'll get another monitor, so it looks like I'm just looking to the side rather than looking down like that. Does all work in progress. Yeah, throwing back to McGregor. Just sprays it out. If I say sprays it out to the wing back, but it just gives it away for a goal kick. No chances so far. Well, no clear-cut chances. But Rangers have looked well. Like Lyon have looked alright in possession. Not really caused Rangers much problems. So looking at this midfield, it's Corquette and Guimaraes as a pivot, and it's Aouar. Yeah, it's like a 4 diamond. It's like a 4-2-2, with Alwar and Paqueta just out wider with Akambi. I know Hearts won't win the league. What was the Conference League score with which teams, Greg? I know Tottenham drew. Leicester are 1-0 up against Napoli. Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly with a shocker. God, his career has gone down the toilet. Celtic lose 4-3 in Betis. West Ham win 2-0 at Dinamo Zagreb. Conference League. Ran 2-2 with Spurs. That's probably the biggest result. And then Roma are 1-0 down to SKA Sofia. So those are like the big... Yeah, that's the big thing. Really. Now it's Lyon's turn just to keep a bit of possession. Now Rangers now spread out wide. Now Tavernier on the run. Is he going to pick out a deep cross because it's a Lundstrom? Lundstrom, Rangers fans in the chat, how do you think Lundstrom's got on this season? Is he been a good signing? I thought it was a good signing when he left Sheffield United to go to Rangers. I thought, well, good bit of business that. But I just don't know whether or not he's had a good start to the season. Because I saw him in one of the league games, the back end of it, and he looked alright. Didn't look particularly great, but... yeah. Oh, Morelos to Kent. Kent shoots and it's blocked, and now Camby's on the ball out on the left hand side of the Rangers right. It's a free kick. To Lyon. Looks like it's a free kick to Lyon, but it looks like Goldson. Oh yeah, kick on the shin. Yeah, yellow card for Goldson. Looks like Connor Goldson is injured in that challenge. And it's like Akambi's also injured himself as well. Lumpstrand has been a flock. Do you mean a flop? Is he not played well? He's not looked like he's played well. He's looked like he's been a bit average. So it shocked me because Rangers business is good business. Lie down, Apollo. Lie down. Come on. Yeah, Goldson will get the yellow card once he's gotten up. Yeah, Camby looks like he's just getting up now. Looking back at that again, Camby was just going to go down the outside, and Goldson, yeah, just flicks the leg up. Goldson shake hands afterwards, like, yeah, you got me good there. Yeah, kind of looks like he's a bit worse for wear. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, Leicester are 1-0 up against Napoli. Iosi Perez capitalises after Kalidou Koulibaly loses possession. Lyon back underway, Boateng on the ball. Gives it to Gusto, but it's been pressed. Jarrah screaming for a throw there, but ball's being sprayed across pitch. It's into the hands of Alan McGregor. Now it's Rangers' turn just to keep the ball. Possession's been all Rangers so far this game. Make sure to smash the like button, everyone. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 5k. Make sure you smash the like button on the stream for more watch-alongs. More watch-alongs. Connor Goldson just spray it out to the left. Barris chests it down. Ball across, and it's not a great cross in, but the Morelos is pressing, but is gathered by Lopez, the Portuguese international. But that's better from Rangers. Yeah, just not a great cross by Barisic. But Morelos was lurking. Has Union Berlin played yet? Comment from Greg. I'm not too sure, Greg. I'll have a look. Apparently the atmosphere is buzzing in at Ibrox. Apparently it is buzzing. Conference League. Union Berlin lost 3-1 to Slavia Prague. So that's the result on that. Looks like it's Rangers giving the ball Lundstrom. Just pass it back to Goldson. Rangers look to just keep possession a little bit. It's just sprung over, tries to see the run of Ryan Kent as the offside, but the defence just picks up. Barisic now receives the ball, passes it back to Glenn Kamara. Kamara tries to get pushed off the ball by Paqueta, but gives it back to Barisic. Barisic whips in the ball in. Afraid Morelos tries to go over a header, but it's not going to happen. And then Tavernier tried to play a good tackle by Akambi. All action by Rangers. Yeah, Rangers are definitely in the ascendancy in this game. Just a poor touch by Morelos, who I'm still shocked is even at Rangers. He had links away in the summer, last couple of summers, but he's still there. I hope I've not jinxed myself saying, oh, this is going to be a great game, it's going to be better than yesterday, and I better get a 0-0 again, that'd be great. Glenn Kamara loses the ball out. Paqueta on the ball for Lyon, back to Gamaraish, back to Paqueta. To Gusto, back to Boateng. To Emerson. To Akambi. Trying to see where Hossam Alwar is, because I just can't. Has anyone seen him get involved in this game? Because I've not really seen much. Slimani holds it up, tries to give it back to a bit of a poor touch there, but just switches to play out to the left hand side. And has Kent ever played for Liverpool? He's been on the books. He's been on the books. I don't know if he actually played a game for Liverpool, but he's definitely on the books at Anfield. I think we've got like a 25% sell-on fee for him. So, because obviously he was linked with Leeds in the summer, Kent, and I think if you went to Leeds, I think Liverpool get a percentage of the transfer fee. But I think he'll leave Rangers at the end of the season. I think Gerrard would leave Rangers at the end of the season. I think Gerrard's going, if a good job is available, I think Gerrard will leave Rangers and just challenges himself again. Free kick to Lyon. Hossam Alwar over the ball, along with Kondo Akambi. Is it Alwar? Who's been striker for Lyon? The ex-Leicester striker Slimani. Akambi, and it's blocked. Yeah, Slimani is playing, the one that played for Leicester. Yeah, two cracking games. I watched the highlights for the City game, and an absolute mental game. The Rangers get a back on the ball. Like, Lyon aren't really pressing. They only press when one of the midfielders get, but Lyon trying to press, Rangers clear it upfield, just gives it back to Lyon. Boateng gives it, and just Lyon just starting to keep hold of the ball more, which could be concerning for Rangers fans. Yeah, Rangers Lyon are just popping it off now, so Be very interesting to see if Rangers will get a better foothold, or will they just keep to the counter-attacking game. Lyon tried to get down the outside, Goldson sweeps up, hacks it clear, and it's thrown to Lyon. If you just tuned into the stream, it's 0-0 Lyon and Rangers. Other results in Europe today: Tottenham drew 2-2. Oh, good ball just blocked. Other results in Europe: West Ham won 2-0. Leicester are currently 1-0 up against Napoli. Iosi Perez with the goal. Ball switched out to Gusto. Gusto down the line to Slimani. Slimani starting to get involved in the game more. I think that'll be crucial for Lyon. If they can just start fizzing balls and getting Slimani to hold it up, then they can definitely be a danger. Paqueta. Rangers dropping a little bit deep now. Gusto to cross in, and it's a wayward cross. Too much power by Paqueta. If Stevie G leaves, where does he go? Because he's not going to Liverpool, because Klopp's got a few years. I don't think he'll go abroad. I know that Leeds were interested in him if Bielsa ever left. I know that's where he was linked with, but no. In all seriousness, I think he stays at Rangers. I think he stays at Rangers until his contract expires, and then at 2024 they'll switch over. So yeah, that's my opinion. I don't want it to happen. Football's a dangerous place. Football, and they lose it out. Lyon now on the charge. Yeah, agreed, Duncan. You won't leave it unless it's for Liverpool. It can be. Oh, it can be with a stunner for Lyon. An absolute stunner. No right to score from that. No way. Absolute zinger. Wow. And Lyon have stunned Ibrox. And to be honest, it's been coming. It's been coming for Lyon. It's been absolutely coming. Absolute stunner. Now Rangers need to keep their heads, because this game could be taken away from them if they don't get their composure. Okay, they've not been awful in this game, but Lyon are just starting to show their qualities a bit, and a Cambi on the left to Aouar to Paqueta. Paqueta always cutting in on that right. Apollo, lie down. Yeah, it's a great goal. Bit of poor defending from, I was hyping him up, Tavernier, just letting cut in, but it's like 25-30 yards out. You don't really expect them to go for a goal there. But it's, yeah, great strike by Lyon, and they're just controlling the ball now, which was always the fear. Peter Bosch's teams are very possession heavy. Very possession heavy. But Morelos tries to skip her. Rangers up on the edge. Kamara gives it back to Balogun. It's back to Barisic. I think the Rangers this year they're gonna start collecting some cups back to Kent, because yeah, it's all great going the league invincible, but Celtic went the invincible treble, and they need to start winning trophies. Crossing punched away by Lopez. Now Lyon get it clear. It can't be. Just Slimani is so good at just being that. Yeah, bounce the ball off and I'll keep. Yeah. James Tavernier has a brother who's at Middlesbrough. Oh, does he have a brother? Is that Marcus Tavernier? Is that actually his brother? Apollo, lie down. Lie down. Lie down now, Apollo. Oi, come here. Yeah, just Rangers on the ball. Give me some motivation, Tanner. Why? What's up, Burgoyne? What's up, Burgoyne? Yeah, Rangers just keep hold of the ball. They're trying to get their turn of having possession. To Balogun. To Lundstrom, who's not really done a lot this half. But saying that, he's going to drive in. Is in the box. No foul. Calling for a penalty. Now Lyon. Ball just. Somali just holds it up well. Gives it. He's not trying to hold it up and then try to roll the man. He's just bouncing the ball off him like a trampoline. But not like the Lukaku Timberland's boots trampoline. It's like it bounces back with purpose. Yeah, it gets Lyon moving again. Our ball trying to be fizzed in there to a Canby, but just looking back at that penalty claim. Nah, just got pushed off the ball by Paqueta. No foul there. Aribo. Back to Goldson. Which is it? Oh, Kent. Oh, could be an opportunity for Rangers. Kent, we can just find the right pass. Oh, gives it to Aribo. Try to cut and shoots. Saved. But just passes it out, but it ends up back at Lundstrom's feet, and now it's. The ex-Leicester Calvin Bassey looks to be a player. Don't know why Leicester let him go. Yeah, Leicester let a lot of people go that usually go on to have good careers. Having to make up 2 years worth of missing gravity. I've forgotten how to do things. Always use the internet. There's always stuff on the internet. Looking back at that chance by Rangers with Aribo, cuts and shoots Lyon, and then Lopez palms it away. Good shot, but you'd expect Lopez to make that save. Now Rangers look like they're growing into the game now. Everyone in here, make sure to smash the like button. Press the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll try to feed the ball in, Paqueta, but is that a foul? Oh, bit of a... Yeah, yellow card from Slimani. Went in straight through the back of the player. Apollo, lie down. Lie down. Sorry guys, I just got my dog in here and he's just not behaving. Sanchez. Look at that. Yeah, just Slimani, reckless. Yeah, Leicester do have a second choice left back called Thomas. Castagna can play there. James Justin will make his return to the Leicester first team fold, I think in November, December. James Justin was probably heading for the Euros. It's a good weekend of Serie A football and Liga football. Juventus, AC Milan coming up, and it's also PSG, Lyon, Lundstrom. Just gets it back and it's a free kick. Stephen Davis. Evergreen at 36 years old. Barisic. Rangers are trying to create a lot down the wings, but there's just nothing going through the middle. They're being a little bit slower in possession. Rather when Lyon get it, it's usually like bang, 1-2, 1-2. And then we're making yards up, but Lyon are very much okay to let Rangers have the ball, but good press there, but Kamara just plays it out, and now it's a Rebo to Chavernia. Down at the side to Alfredo Morelos. What happened to James Justin? ACL injury. Luke, check your draft trades. Why, has actually someone offered me a half decent deal? Oh, I'm still top. Guaita for Mendy. I'm still top, aren't I? Oh my god, I'm drawing with Stuart. I got any switch, I think. Yeah. No, I'm not having Guaita. Guaita's playing Liverpool. He's going to get absolutely pammed. Petter Bosch on the bench. Doesn't look particularly... Does he look pleased? I'm not too sure. Now Barisic on the ball. He's back to Glenn Kamara. Oh, Glenn Kamara's ball into midfield is heavy, and now Lyon get it, and Balogun just picks it up. Pass it back. Rangers trying to build from the back like they've done under Gerrard's tenure. We just need a little bit more zippy passing in midfield. It's very like, oh, let's take a few touches, and by then Lyon are already back in that shape. Yeah, Lyon know what they're doing. Letting Rangers have the ball around the back because they know they can't. There's no real penetration in that midfield. That's why it's safe. A goal before half time for Rangers. That will get them in the mood. Kent. Pushed in the back. Is that a free kick? Yeah, free kick for Rangers. Just come back at the free kick now. So that's a drive through. I thought he got the ball. Gamaraish. I thought he just nicked the ball and... No. Just nicked the ball, then Kate went down, but... It's a free kick. Barisic over the free kick. Deep ball in, headed out by Lyon. Haribo. Back to Davis. Back to Lundstrom. Back to Davis. Davis to Kamara to Lundstrom. Bit better with the 1-2. Ball whipped in, and it's headed away by Gusto, but only as far as Kent, who's tried to jink in back to Glenn Kamara. Back to Barisic. Good tackle, but it's back to Barisic, and he tries to get a cross in, but it's out for a throw-in. 10 minutes to go before half-time. Lyon 1, Rangers 0. That wonder goal from was it Marcus Akambi? Gusto loses it out to Kent. Kent tries to get down the outside. Morelos to Lundstrom. Lundstrom cuts inside, shoots, and just wide by Rangers. And this could be a crucial 10 minutes for Rangers. They better from Rangers. Just Lundstrom cuts in on his left, and it's just wide. Yeah, just a little deflection off of Boateng. Just sends it wide. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, it did go off. I thought it went off Boateng. Davies gives it back to McGregor, and he tries to ping it out wide to Kamara, who tries to first time give it to Kent. That's not worked, but Rangers win the ball back. But it's out for a Lyon throw. Let me know your thoughts of the game so far. Where could Rangers improve? And where could Lyon improve if you're a Lyon fan in the chat? Just wait, Apollo. Yeah, we'll have a short break at half time as well. I'll have a short break at half time, and then we'll be back for the second half. Kamara turns, tries to get to Kent, but I will give a super chat if Rangers win. Go on, Greg. Yeah, go on, Rangers. We need the win. Tries. Oh, the Gusto, and it shot pulled wide. Just doing that, Paqueta. Lovely play. No one was marking Gusto in the box there. Kamara didn't get back in his position, and that was a chance. That was a real chance. Rangers aren't settling at the moment. Really on pressing high, making Rangers go long. Alfredo Morelos was linked with Lyon a couple of summers ago. Looking back at that chance, see what night. Oh, such a big chance. A half chance. Kamara to Aribo to Goldson. Goldson in the opposition half. Back to Aribo. To Tavernier, to Davis. Back to Aribo. Did he hit his hand? But no, but Rangers still got the ball. Tavernier. Rangers look to have some sustained pressure. Barisic, lovely ball whipped in, headed away by Denier, former Celtic centre half. Forgot about that, former Celtic man. And Gusto just stood strong as Kent tried to skip past him. 6 minutes to go. Kent just ball looped in. Oh, just head back straight into the keeper's arms. Gusto's clip. Go check the others. The other score. Leicester still 1-0 up against Napoli. Looks like Napoli are getting back into the game. Ospina. Oh, chance! Oh, saved. Saved. By Lopez from Ryan Kent. I'll Ranger call for a pen. Where is Mr. Davis? Mr. Davis, I don't know, is he working? He must be working. But he'll be back on the stream this weekend, Jamie. He'll be back on the stream this weekend, guaranteed. 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 Rangers just trying to, still probing. Kent to Barisic. Now make that long busting run from midfield to give him an option, but Morelos, Tavernier, to Rebo to Morelos, shot blocked, and now Lyon got the ball, clears upfield. Derby look like they're getting the points deduction in the championship because they broke financial fair play rules. Why weren't they just relegated instead? Why weren't they relegated instead? Boateng on the ball. Boateng. 3 minutes to go. Look at that chance. Kent spins. Oh, spins and gets fat outside the box, but not a lot in that. Boateng. Now just it can be the goal scorer on the ball. He's about to Corke to a Camby to Gamaraj. How did Derby break financial fair play rules? I don't know. I don't know the details. Don't know the details. But they have been very, very naughty. Gusto gives it to Paqueta, former AC Milan man. Deflect the cross, diving header out. Straight back to a Camby. Camby. Still got the ball, but loses it out to Rangers. But Morelos couldn't keep the ball in. Go on, Stevie. I still expect Rangers to get out of this group. I still think they get out of it. Isn't Monaco in the group? I'm trying to think whether not Monaco's in the group. Denier. Got less than a minute left until stoppage, until the end of the half. Probably a minute added on, maybe. Yeah, a minute of injury time about to be added on. Now it looks like Lyon looks like they're ending the half stronger. Ball over to a Camby. Right, I'm about to have my team now. I'll be back for the second half. Good man, Greg. Good man. I'll see you in the second half. Lundstrom with a half-assed challenge. Chance. That's half time. Did I just knock it about? Whistle goes for half time. Right, guys, I will be back shortly for the second half. I've just got to do a couple of things. Just got to let the dog out quickly. And now we'll be back for the second half. So, be back shortly. Hi everyone, we're back. Well, I'm back. Just been back just to take the log out quickly. But we're back in business, boys. Right, so half time 1-0 Lyon. Akambi's Wonder Strike. Wonder Strike is the difference at the moment. I thought Rangers started really well when they first started. Played well, knocked the ball, created a few half chances. Keeper made a couple of saves, and then after that, Lyon definitely took hold of the game, and that strike now by Akambi, just Lundstrom let him easily chop inside, and Tavernier just isn't pressuring him well enough, and it's a beautiful strike. Used Goldson as like a cone that I'm just gonna bend round you, and it bent round McGregor, and it's a great chance. Rangers have had a couple of moments, but nothing. Had a couple of moments. Aribo. I feel like that long switch, the diags by Goldson are going to be crucial second half. With if he can switch play quickly, because the way that Peter Bosch likes to play his football, his wing backs get really high, and if Goldson can do quick switches of play out wide, then they can cause real problems for Lyon in the second half. Just looking at Rangers substitutions, I'd get John Lundstrom off. I think apart from the shot, he's been fairly poor in my eyes. Kent's been a bright spark. Trying to see people that can make a difference. Kemar Ruth, Sakala, Artfield, Bakuna, maybe Nathan Patterson, who was linked with Everton this summer. I think Everton were really interested in him. I think he'll make a Premier League move at some point in his career. And then Lyon, they've got Serki, who's like a 17-year-old, and then they've got Shaqiri that was signed from Liverpool in the summer. Provided a brilliant assist, showing that Gustav chance again. Just no one watching his run as he came in field. Just easily let him shoot, and he had pretty much an open goal. Everyone in the comments, make sure to smash the like button. The poll is 64% for Rangers win. I'm sort of hoping Rangers can come back from this, because I really want Rangers to do well. But they've got to start stepping it up. Got to start stepping it up, mate. And let me know if you want to see anything else. You know, anything else on the channel, let me know. As we try to grow to 5,000 subscribers. Second half about to be on the way soon. Let me know what subs you'd make. Leicester are still 1-0 up. They're 1-0 at half time. Iosi Perez. Still the difference. Rashford's getting back from. If anyone's seen Marcus Rashford's Twitter, he's come back from injury. Fuck, what's he been on? Because his thighs look huge. Like someone just jacked his legs to like the hilt. Just. Like, his leg looks too muscly, if you know what I mean. Napoli have really dominated Leicester. Yeah, I just seen some Leicester fans are a little bit worried. I'm back. Well done, Greg. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Come on, we want Rangers to win. We all want Rangers to win. Well, I want Rangers to win. Because it's Steven Gerrard. Let me tell you, the thing is, right, with the whole Gerrard thing, I'm just worried about his pedigree in Europe. I'm worried about his pedigree in Europe. If he somehow wins the Europa League this year, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about him taking over. I just feel a lot more comfortable. But I just don't want to... The pressure on him to do well, it's like a hell of a lot. So, when he comes, so I'm just hoping that he doesn't get it too early. I'm pretty sure he's seen Gerrard and he's seen I think he must have seen Lampard and gone, oh dear. Odd. Yeah, just the advert's wrong on BT. Sub's just warming up. It can be the goal scorer. About to start. Warren Slimani. About to kick off. Kick off underway, 1-0. Let me know what your thoughts will be needed for the second half. I think Rangers just need to up the tempo, keep it nice and simple in midfield, I think, because they're trying to take too many touches. And that's the way they get back, the way Rangers get back into this game, because let's see how good Boateng is pace-wise now, because obviously he's in his 30s now. He's not been renowned for pace. Morelos is just straight into an offside position. Now Emerson. That Lyon backline contains 2 Champions League winners in Boateng and Emerson, which is always interesting to see. It can be. Dropping deep to get the ball, but Rangers give it back, but then Rangers give it straight back to Lyon. We now pass it back to Lopez. Lopez getting pressed by Kent, but he clears it upfield, out of harm's way, where Goldson wins the header. Now it's back to Aribo. Campy's down injured again. Looking back at that again. He's just got into the back of him. Yeah, go on. I just want to see Rangers do well because I think they could do well in Europe this year. If Gerrard manages his squad right, he can go on a similar run to he did last year. I do expect him to get out of the group. However, it's not going to be an easy group. Gerrard looking at his bench. Wants the players he's just going, hey. Probably just wants his players just to pick up the tempo a little bit. Now Rebo. Oh, poor pass. That Lundstrom that gave the ball away. Got to take it off. It can be. Cuts inside, shoots, and it's over the bar. But yeah, again, John Lundstrom losing the ball. No, John lost the tackle. It's Davis that gave the ball away. Cuts inside, takes a deflection off of Goldson. There's a corner from Emerson. The Brazilian turned in Italian international. Emerson, ball in and awkwardly deflected off of Stephen Davis for another corner. Another corner coming. Emerson again, Morelos flicks it. Front possession's been a little bit more even. Kamara just keeper came out just in time. How's Matt Macy played? Has he played well? Obviously he played like a game or so for Arsenal. But he left, went to Hibs, and Hibs beat Arsenal pre-season and Matt Macy played, which is bloody hilarious. Bukater up against Barisic. Bukater just was going to get past him. Lyon's screaming a foul, but ref says none given. Rangers hoof upfield and back to Boateng. Emerson drops inside. Lyon are definitely started the better side. And then Morelos gives away a free kick. And he's not happy about it, but it was a free kick. It's like Aouar's playing as like a 10. Yeah, it looks like it's gone to 4-2-3-1 for Lyon with Bukater on the right, Aouar in the 10, and it can be drifting off the left. I think it can be left-footed as well, so the fact that he took that strike with a weaker foot is quality. It can be out on the left. Ref got in the way and Lyon couldn't finish their passing move, but Rangers hoof upfield. Morelos touches it down to Kent, but gives back to Morelos. Morelos loses the ball out to Houssam Aouar. Now Lyon hoof it up to Slimani, who holds onto the ball and wins a corner. Rangers haven't started the second half well. and it's Lucas Paqueta. I don't agree with the fact you get to play another nation because of your grandparents. Even in rugby, Japanese squads have New Zealand because I think you have to live in Japan for 5 years to be eligible. Yeah, it's the same. Like Diego Costa played a game for Brazil but ended up playing for Spain. I think Adnan Januzaj was... Remember when Adnan Januzaj broke onto the scene and he had like several international federations after him? England was one, another one was one, I think Belgium was one. He ended up playing for Belgium. It's the same, like, look at the France squad, Greg. Like, if you look at their heritage, they're all African players. In theory, because they were born in Africa. And it's the same with some English players. You know Ross Barkley could have played for Nigeria. Ball whipped in and then sent out by Rangers. But, yeah, like, Ross Barkley could have played for Nigeria. So... yeah. Yeah, lovely flip by Morelos, but... yeah, Boateng handballed that. He knew what he was doing. Yellow card, yeah. Gamaraish with the ball in. Headed away by Goldson. I expect Gerrard to make a sub within the next 10 minutes. Lundstrom's been too... The thing is, the midfield, you're... like, it's not much progressive passing. And unless Aribo comes in and joins the three, but then you're taking away with him off the right. So maybe if you take off Kamara, Davis or Lundstrom and move Aribo back into midfield and you'll get another forward out there. Yeah, just Lyon just popping it about. Rangers are trying. They're trying to get the ball off them, but this is Peter Bosch's style of football. They'll pass you to death. What, Rice Barkley could have played for Nigeria? Yeah, it's got ancestry that he could have played for Nigeria. Again, chance for Lyon. Great save. Fall back to Slimani and own goal. Sucker punch for Rangers. Rangers haven't started the second half well at all. So looking back, Ken tried to dribble his way out of trouble, but Paqueta shot saved by Alwa. Slimani, and it comes off the skipper. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Just Kane just turned back into trouble. OG. Absolute criminal. Rangers have just not... yeah, Declan Rice played like 3 games for Ireland in friendlies. Rangers currently 2-0 down to Lyon. Yeah, Harry Kane could have played for Ireland. It was the same for Patrick Bamford. Ireland were begging Patrick Bamford to play for years, but he told Ireland it wouldn't be fair because he didn't really want to play for them. Then got his cap for England, and is what it is. Yeah, Rangers down to 2-0. Own goal by James Tavernier. Kent tried to turned into trouble. Shot saved by McGregor. Slimani shot deflected off a Goldson and hit Tavernier, then went in. Absolute sucker punch. $4.99 super chat from Greg. Big up, Greg. It's not the result that we're wanting at the moment, but as fans of well, I'm a fan of Steven Gerrard. Just not the result, but there's still time for Rangers to get back into this game. Barisic tries to flick it over the head, and the thing is, if I'm Gerrard, I'm making subs. I'm making some subs because it's just the midfield's just gone flat for Rangers. No one's have a super chat. Oh, thanks, Greg. Do you know with the super chat that like you can put a question in as well, Greg? But thank you very much for the super chat. Barisic will put it in. Header out by Lyon, but Tavernier. And then it's just flicked on by Boateng out for a corner. Just needs to be snappier from Rangers. Now a sub's coming on. Looks like it's maybe Scott Wright. Looks like he's warming up. How Glenn Kamara heads it, but Morelos loses the ball, and now it's Lyon. So Lyon aren't exactly busting gut to try and kill the game off. They're more than happy just to play possession and just pass their way out, just pass their way through the game. Kamaraich. Thought that was out there, but Gusta gets the ball back to Boateng. Yeah. Rangers are making their first sub. Did not surprise me one bit. Wright's coming on, who is a forward, and he is coming on for Stephen Davis. So Aribo will slot into that midfield three. Scott Wright scored that brilliant goal earlier on in the season for Rangers in the league win over Inverness. It's the last stream I'll be doing with my hair the way it is, because I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. So no more baggy hair, and I'll get my beard done as well. So I'll have a trim beard. It can be. Just born it off of Alwa, back to Tavernier, now back to goals, and Rangers need to just pick up the tempo. Okay. Right, first thing, Morelos up against Denier. Bit better from Rangers. Oh, just poor from Morelos. Morelos has been poor this game. He's not been in. Yeah, towards Slimani. Ball out to the left to Akambi. Touch ain't great. Goldson's up with him. Back to Bruno Guimaraes. Back to Guimaraes. Getting pressed by Aribo, but he safely gives it to Boateng. Gustav's free on the right, and Boateng gives it to the young. So Gustav ball in, and Slimani couldn't get there. Nataveni's on the ball, but Slimani's pressing him. Morelos are trying to hold it up against Denier, and Morelos is finally thinking he's getting a foul. Morelos just being a little bit annoyed at the ref. He's got a history of temperaments. I can't believe where Glamar has gone in his career. He was playing for Dundee, then went for Rangers for about 200k. Now he's worth around £8 million player. Yeah, but you see that with lots of Rangers' business. Like, they've picked up players that you'd go, bit unfancied, a bit unknown. They do well, and then they get sold on, which is for teams and Rangers. Then, you know, it's great like it's good business. Boateng clears it. Patson Daka has scored for Leicester. Oh, and the goal's been ruled out for offside, so it's still 1-0. Still 1-0. Looks like Jesse Lingard might be getting a new contract at United. Absolutely. Barisic pushes down. Rangers starting to lose their heads a little bit. Wright is already limping and he's barely been on. Well, Brentford and that. Yeah, Brentford are like that. Expect Ivan Toney to be sold next summer for like 30 million upwards. Scientry and Tielemans on for Leicester at half time, and Napoli even have made no changes. Free kick to Rangers. Kentner's foul, is it? Right, yeah, right, foul by Boateng. It's already in the wall, he's not been on for that long. Will there be a chance for Rangers to cross it in, or do you think Tavernier want to have a hit? Do you think he will have a strike? Barisic. But both fullbacks over the free kick. Thank you to everyone that's watching and tuning in for our Europa League. So, to Tavernier, and it's just wide. Boateng's coming off for Lyon. Hits the post. Diomande, so taking off the experience of Jerome Boateng, and they've brought on youngster Diomande. I think he's a youngster, I don't know nothing about him, so I can't say I know everything about him. Your partner Jason Denier at the back. Rangers have conceded 2 or more goals in the last 11 Europa League games. Yeah, Rangers have been a little bit leaky in Europe recently, yeah. And it's a foul. Leicester are 2-0 up against Napoli now. Harvey Barnes with the goal. Scott Wright with a needless foul on Jason Denier. Good goal for Harvey Elliott. Yeah, Leicester will do well in Europe as well this year. I think that they will do well. I don't think they're in the top 4 race, so I'd go all out to win the Europa League. Wright just wins the flick on, but Jason Deny clears it, only clears it, and ends up giving it back to Connor Goldson and gives it back to McGregor, who clears it upfield. Rangers haven't looked like scoring in the second half, which I guess is quite concerning. Now it's Paqueta. He's got space, but he's drifting inside. Bats it to Gamaraich. Gets it to Gusto. Ball in. Oh. Chance for a range. Kent tried to chase down a loose ball and it is easily cleared. Looks like he's either blowing out of his arse or he's just pulled something. Yeah, he's pulled his hammy. Yeah, Kemar Ruth is coming on for Brian Kent. Yep. Ruth who scored. Oh, not Koof. Ruth. And elect the lead striker. Hopefully he'll make an impact. For Rangers, they need to bring in a keeper because they've got 2 keepers. One is 39 and the other's 33. They need to bring in a new young keeper. Yeah, they got that McCrory kid that's on the bench. He played well in the derby. Yeah, but I do agree that I don't know that's the most area for concern, but there's something that they'll need to look at soon. And Big Shaqiri is coming on. He'll be dangerous at set pieces. Aribo. Back to Barisic. Oh, Barisic's ball. Manager. Shaqiri is coming on for Lyon for his Europa League debut. It can be kicked off the scoring this evening. Cam's got that brilliant goal. who tried to chase down a loose ball. Yeah, it's a goal kick. Goldson tries to launch the long pass, but it's easily. Like, Rangers have now stopped trying to play for the midfield. Were you happy when Liverpool let Shaqiri go, or not? Yeah, I was happy when they let him go, because he wasn't getting a lot of games at Liverpool. He was constantly injured. Am I a little bit annoyed about the price? Yeah, but Liverpool hit that stage where they couldn't like take the piss with prices. They knew they needed to let him go. So yeah, I'm happy for him. Am I concerned that Liverpool didn't buy a replacement? Of course. But Harvey Elliott was going to be that replacement / Wijnaldum's replacement, and he's unfortunately injured. So if Liverpool get to January in good shape, I expect Liverpool to go and get a forward, and then yeah. Greg, what's Luke singing? Can't have a super chat without it. Nah, I'm not singing. Goldson. Poor. Oh, Lundstrom managed to get a rebo. Lundstrom tried to Tavernier, ball across. It's headed away by Gustav. Barisic. Right, Rangers try to do the spectacular. A rebo. Oh, I know whether or not that's a foul. Yeah, yellow cards for a rebo. Rules are rules. Yeah, they're your rules. They're not my rules. If you were on stream Begone and you said, "Oh, if someone does a super chat, I'll sing," then yeah, I'd expect you to sing. But I've never said I'd sing if we get super chats. So is what it is. It is what it is. Is Laura Starrick still at the club? Yeah, he's still at the club. Yeah. He is. Yeah, of course you'd sing, but you're not on stream, Burgoyne. Yeah, he's still at the club. Yeah, he's still at the club because no one. Yeah, no one wanted him. Like, Liverpool were willing to give him for free. No one wants to pay his wages. Like, no one wants to pay his wages. But you're better than that, Luke. Better at what? "15 minutes left, Rangers still 2-0 down." Yeah, still at the club. I feel for Loris Karius, because that Champions League final ended his Liverpool career. Knocked him with confidence, and then like he's never recovered. Like, the pre-season after the Champions League final, he was not great in pre-season. Got shipped out on loan to Besiktas on I think it was like a 2-year loan deal with like an obligation to buy or something like that. But somehow Besiktas was like, yeah, we're not paying the price because he's been not what we've expected. Like, at all. So you can sort of understand. Yeah, and plus he went back to Germany and he sat on the bench, so another forward entering the fray for Rangers. So yeah, I wonder I wonder where he'll go after Liverpool. Part of me fears for him because I just can't see who will take him on. Like when you're a keeper and when you've dropped a clanger like that, clubs are always wary of that. When Pep shipped out Joe Hart because he couldn't play with his feet, like he went to Torino and the Italian press absolutely slammed him. Because like, yeah, just shoot to his left and you're near enough gonna get it in all the time. And then he made some clangers at Torino, made some clangers at West Ham, and now he's at Celtic and he's dropping clangers as well. Roof tried to get inside the box, but Lyon easily get out. But Gordon's thinking Sweet Caroline in the chat. Yeah, Rangers haven't been good the second half. When Jamie's on stream, I will say he has to sing as Luke did not do. Gerald was happy to see Shaq, but apparently Napoli have scored against Leicester, but it's still 2-1. Of course you'll sing, because you're in the chat, Burgoyne. Yeah, when everyone asks you to come to a stream, you're like, oh, I can't make it. You make time. Ball by Tavernier, but is easily headed out by Diamande now. Denier looks to sweep it up. Osimhen scored for Napoli. Emerson. Just Awa to Gamaraich. I thought Gamaraich just controlled the midfield for Lyon. Yeah, Rangers haven't been great this game. They have not been great at all. I think they've been poor. They've been poor, Scott. Yeah, I completely agree. They've been really poor. Obviously, it's not going to be end of the world. It's not great. It's not a great start to the. It's not a great start for the Europa League campaign. Ball given away. Now it's Slimani. Great tackle, but only as far as Paqueta, I think. That's now right. Just to get down the line to Salakai. Rangers still pressing, but like they're giving away so many fouls. It is shocking how many like easy fouls they're giving away. Yeah, and Scott Wright can look like that. He can look a bit miffed, but like these European refs, they pull people up on stuff like this. Let's ball out. I think it's Rangers' ball. Lundstrom feeds it down the line to Kemar Ruth. ball in, but they've been whipping balls in all night, and tonight's been solid. Scott Wright with another foul. I'm shocked that he's not been given a yellow yet, because it's a push and a back on Husamawa, and obvious foul. I don't know what else Rangers can do. They've made all their attacking subs practically. Cleared up field. They win the flick on. Eight minutes to go plus stoppage time. Shot miles over. These Rangers fans are staying in the ground, because I would have left by now. What's the noise in the background? It's my dog panting. It's my dog panting. But that's what the noise is. That and my chair squeaking. Depends what noise. If you're wondering who's breathing in the background, it's my dog. So I won't hang around after the stream, guys. I'll just go through the second half quickly, answer a couple of questions, and then I'll head off, because I've not fed the dog yet. So he's been fed. Stuart with a comment. Hi mate, how's the game going? I'm good. Game for Rangers. Lyon have just been the better side, I think. First half, Rangers to the right with press. As soon as Lyon scored that goal, Rangers have struggled to get a grip. Rangers have had shots, but they only had 2 shots on target in the first half. Then Rangers score a calamity own goal, deflects off of Goldson and Tavernier. And since then, Lyon have been dominant on the ball. Subs haven't really worked. Scott Wright's been appalling when he's come on. Kent looks like he's got a hammy injury, so not a great night at the office for Rangers. And this is the second game where the game has failed to live up to my expectations. Tavernier and a header over the bar. Should have done Leicester. Or should have done West Ham, actually. Yeah, Greg, I did feed him later, like for his lunch. So he'll need food after I've done the stream. I've not left the dog to purposely go hungry. But that's why I'm going to wrap the stream up soon. And then I'm going to feed the dog and I'm going to relax before going to bed. Rangers looking like tries to feed it in, and that's pinball for Lyon. Now it's another corner. And plus the dog wants to settle in there, but the thing is the office isn't properly clean yet, so the places for him to lie down aren't a lot. Headed away by Lyon. Scott Wright he pings it out to Tavernier. Great touch. Just get it up. Kimaru tried to header it, but he's still down. Ruth down with a head injury. down. Get down. Kill him. Kill him. Get down. Come on. Ignore the people out there, please. Come on. Get down. Get down. Yes, people live around their dog. Nothing new to see. Yeah, agree, Stuart. I think Rangers to get out of the group. I don't know who's in. I think Bayer Leverkusen are in the group, and you're expecting them to go through. But hey, there's a Europa Conference League for Rangers. Should they fail to if they finish third, they'll get Conference League. So. But if they want to get out of the group, this should be the game they should, in theory, be winning. Well, at least drawing. Because they've got to beat at least Bayer Leverkusen and Lyon at least once in this group. And beat the other team twice for them to have a solid chance of going through. Peter Bosch's team just pass it around the press, and Paquette taking a tumble. Come on, you. Like that. God, Rangers have been giving away so many fouls. What's my breed of dog? My breed of dog is German Shepherd. Winning at home games is crucial. Absolutely, Stuart. Absolutely. I thought Rangers would get out of the group, and I realised Bayer Leverkusen's in the group. So it is a difficult group. Rangers still probing. 4 minutes of injury time left. Fans are already walking out. It's not been a great performance for Rangers tonight. And this is not the start. This is not what the doctors ordered for the start of the Europa League campaign. Oh, Victor Osimhen has scored. Victor Osimhen has scored. It is 2-2 Leicester Napoli. Yeah, again, I've drawn the short straw. That game looked like a cracker. Wouldn't surprise you if Lyon get a third. Spalletti's Napoli. Mate, Brendan bottling a 2-0 lead. Hey, Napoli could win it. Not a bad start for Leicester in the Europa League, but no, I haven't, Greg. Leicester are hanging on. Shot blocked by Lucas Paqueta. All over the top. Can the... Two minutes left. Rangers still pressing, but too little, too late. Fizzed across. Lunch him edge of the box. It's foul, Lyon. No, Greg, I don't think Hearts will win the league. I think Rangers will end up winning the league. Chance. Good block. Foul. Another foul. And that is it. Game over. Game over. Rangers 0. Lyon 2. Yep. Rangers outclassed in that game. Didn't really offer much. Yeah. Lesson learned from Rangers. Can't give away too many fouls in Europe, because refs always pull you up, no matter what now. Didn't create near to enough chances. I thought Lyon were comfortable. 2 shots on target for Rangers. To be fair, like, Lyon only had 2 shots on target themselves. So they had the goal and then they had the shot that was saved by McGregor. So massive lessons learned for Rangers. They'll march on with the league. They'll have a strong league campaign. But yeah, it's going to be tough to get out of that group now, considering that they lost the first game. Leverkusen won. Look like they'll be battling for maybe Europa Conference League. Hopefully not, because I want Rangers to win something this year, apart from the league. So that's it from me this evening. Thank you for everyone that's watched, tuned in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more watch-alongs. Don't know when the next watch-along is. It'll probably be on the weekend. There'll be some GP. There'll be some GP. See you later, Greg. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you all very